So it's Friday, March 20th, about 3 p.m. here in New York City. There's been obviously a lot of talk in the town about this coronavirus stuff. What's the mortality rate? Should we wear these masks? Are our politicians doing everything they can? Is there a cure right now? Is there a vaccine we could develop? How long will it take to develop? How long are we going to be quarantined for? How long should we stay locked down for? And this video is going to answer none of that stuff. Today we are just looking at the streets of New York City and how New Yorkers really are responding here. Governor Cuomo recently just signed an executive order that said 100% of non-essential workers, this excludes people who work at grocery stores, people who work at pharmacies, non-essential workers to stop working. And I wanted to see how New York City is reacting to all of that. So today we're going to be doing a quick tour of a couple different parks in New York City, Washington Square Park, Union Square Park. On our way, we're going to be crossing the Williamsburg Bridge. Let's see what how New York is responding to the coronavirus. This is a Lod's mini coronavirus tour. Just a couple of grim messages before we start our tour. Enjoy the freedom while you have it. But these flowers are so pretty that it makes it all better. All right, we're gonna start with the Williamsburg Bridge. So far that I saw with the mask. The one thing the coronavirus definitely can't take away from us New Yorkers is how freaking beautiful our skyline is, right? Look at this bump fucking ridiculous bump. Quick takeaway so far from my experience riding over the bridge. That's just about as busy as the bridge always is at a time like this. It's a little bit past 3 on a Friday right now. Beautiful day out, so my takeaway so far is that New Yorkers do not give a shit about coronavirus. I'll update you guys again soon. Look at this building. Holy shit. Pulling up on another park. New York's homeless population, I guess, with nowhere to go, so they're just populating this park. Alright, so we are pulling up on Union Square Park. There's a long line right here actually for Best Buy. I guess this is a line to get into Best Buy right now. They're probably doing pickup only, but there's certainly no social distancing going on the line for Best Buy. This area is usually packed with people. There are certainly still people in the park.
Salí a ver si me compro una.
Still seems to be people chilling. Some people obviously have nowhere to go, so where would they go if not the park? It seems like these stores are still open though, so we're in Union Square Park right now, and these stores, all these shops are still open. So a lot of people, a lot of shops here. Still open, a couple of people in masks, but no social distancing going on over here. Not very much social distancing. Casey, right. Takeaways right now is while the park is maybe a little bit less populated than it usually is, it definitely seems like people are still out and about. These people who come to the local markets here, that come here every day or a couple times a week, are still out here trying to sell their goods. These people are obviously still trying to make money. So while less people are certainly out, it seems like people are still definitely out here, but less. And I guess that was the goal. I guess that was flattening the curve. So we have one other park to get to, but before we go to the second park, boom, Stickies. Hot chicken sandwich from Stickies. Park is still popping. Park is still popping. The sandwich is about to be even more popping. Safety first. Oh yeah, baby, that's a dirty girl. That's a dirty girl. This dude is not scared of coronavirus. Alright, so we're pulling up on the Washington Square Park arches right now. Oh, keep it going. Yeah, so from the looks of it, just like Union Square Park, and honestly just like the streets of New York City, they're not completely empty. People are still out here. It's not lifeless, but there is a reduction of amount of people out here on the street. And I guess, hey, that was Cuomo's goal. That's the whole idea behind social distancing. That's all this flatten the curve stuff. So I guess what has yet to be told is how much this pays off. But New Yorkers are certainly not in absolute 100% quarantine, 100% lockdown right now. People are out and about. Restaurants are open. All these parks usually have some amount of homeless people, and they are obviously still here. So shout out to my boy George. Is this also George? Yeah, shout out to George II, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of the video. Seems like the protest videos are gonna have to take a back seat for a while because obviously people aren't having protests anymore, even though I don't know why, if this is how populated the park could be. So sub if you like the video, if you enjoyed it. We got some skaters here. We're going to be doing different types of content for a while. On this downtime, I'm going to be still releasing some sort of content. Keep everybody entertained, keep myself entertained. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments. Here's some B-roll of people skating.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother. My name is David. I play AAU basketball on Hoboken, New Jersey. Got in the front bench for a uniform, and I was scary, so if you like that, what's up?
You promise you're not buying drugs?
I promise.
Yeah. How much?
Yeah, 1 for 3 and 2 for 5. Every $20 donation we receive, we get 15% off on our.
So since I did takeaways for the Williamsburg Bridge and did takeaways for Union Square Park, I guess we'll do takeaways for Washington Square Park. And I guess this is takeaways from everywhere I've really visited today. It's that New Yorkers give a fuck, but just barely. And the bigger question becomes, is this sustainable? How long will New Yorkers, be down to do this for? And that has yet to be told. So we'll have to check that out. In the meantime, here's a bunch of dudes skating. Hey. I was also going to record some of my trip back, but I only have 1 bar of battery. I'm not shooting on my normal camera, so you get what you get and you don't get upset. It is what it is.